Hi, welcome to I Unlimited, committed to helping you find your best self and inner peace. Hello, fellow travelers. I have a message to share. I was inspired to work with this deck, the Archangel Power Tarot Cards by Radleigh Valentine. And this is what came out. The first card, well, I'll have it over here so I can read it. The Four of Michael. I don't know which tarot suit that relates to. That's not how I use these. I'm not a tarot reader. Insights that come from quiet meditation. The need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. This was perfect because what really came to me yesterday is I feel better when I'm outside, like a part of nature. Now, I'm not a nature girl. I'm not a camper. I'm not a hiker. Don't really like being dirty. But and I'm not, it's funny, like all the cards I really love have this woods picture, and I'm not a woodsy person. I like the, kind of open grassy plains. But I notice inside could just sort of drain my energy. I have to make sure I get outside and just sit and breathe it in and just look at it. I love just looking at, green lawn and bushes and trees, and I'm always hopeful to see the animals. So it really is important to us. We are part of nature and we get so cut off from it. We are in artificial lighting, we're in artificial air, we're in artificial surroundings. And is it any wonder that we then get cut off from our essence? We have to be able to have time where we get back. And if hiking's your thing, if, swimming in the rivers is your thing, absolutely. Find what feeds your soul, your spirit. Like I said, for me, I just want to sit calmly and quietly and breathe it in. I want to stroll through it, and touch it and kind of be one with it. But perfect, because I was just realizing that last night. It's like, you know what? I'm not spending enough time outside. Finding ways, if I'm working on the computer, I haven't found a way successfully yet because it's so bright I can't see the screen, but getting out there in nature, if you'll forgive the pun, back to our roots. Because nature isn't judging, isn't criticizing or critiquing you. Nature doesn't care how you look, what you have, what you've done, right? It's the energy. It's the energy, and it's a symbiotic energy. We give them carbon dioxide, they give us back oxygen, which we need to live. So, and it's symbiotic in so many ways. And you notice here we have the light, the water, the earth, the elements, everything is here, sort of wonderfully contained. Now, the next card that came out was this. The Six of Gabriel. Congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Oh, I can't read that. Awards, scholarships, or promotions. The message I got from this was a little surprising. There's I mean it. You have done a wonderful job. I don't know about you, but if you're anything like me, I always want to do the yeah, but. Yeah, but I didn't do this. Yeah, but this fell short. Yeah, but I could have done more. Whatever. Always minimizing. And it was consider that what you've done is wonderful. And the vision I was given, the message I was given is, have you ever seen a video of somebody doing a painting? And I have, and I've watched, and there are times in the beginning it doesn't look great. And you're like, what the heck? Or it gets to a point where you're like, oh, I see what they're going for. Oh, that looks good. Oh, no, why'd you do that? Oh, I'm not sure about that at all. And then I keep watching, and suddenly, oh, that's even better. So sometimes the stage we're at may not look so great, but we're not done yet, is what I'm told. Keep painting, keep walking, put another step on your journey. But consider that what you've done so far is a wonderful job. It's not finished yet. But Then this card came out right as they're telling me about laying a good foundation, a solid foundation. Then I get this card, the Emperor, Archangel Uriel, stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans, right? Stability. And the message I was given is, if you are making a foundation, which was literally what the message I was being told when this came out, you're laying a foundation, say brick. You do it brick by brick by brick. You have 2 bricks down. That doesn't seem like much of a foundation. Well, you're not done yet. But if you rush through it and just slap them down any old way, you're going to sacrifice your stability if you go for speed. Yes, there's something about efficiency, but you want to do it right inside of there. Something that will last, something that will build something that is strong, that is solid. All right? And so it was just so perfect as the message unfolded literally for me. So you're laying a foundation 1 brick at a time. You're traveling your journey 1 step at a time. And even if it doesn't look like much yet, you know, that foundation isn't done. But can you look at those 2 bricks that have been laid and know, I've done a wonderful job with those. Those are solid. Those are going to last. I'm building something that will last, right? Powerful, right? And then this deck whispered to me. Can you see that whole thing? The Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And here's what came out there. Let's see. Let's put these up here. Isis, well, let me see. Isis past life. This situation involves your past life memories. Now, and then, I don't know if it's Brigitte or Brigitte. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Again, this is underscoring messages I've been getting for myself personally lately. So, past life, whether you believe in reincarnation or you don't, past life could even refer to the past of this life. It can even refer to other generations, parents, grandparents, because things do get passed down. You see it all the time with prejudice. It gets passed down in families, right? Beliefs that, you know, this is the road to success. Beliefs of this is what the avenues that are open to you in life. You know, my mother's generation, basically, you know, women could be teachers, secretaries, nurses. That was what was open to them. Were there a couple of women, you know, leading businesses and companies? Yes, few and far between, and certainly the media didn't talk about them. But that was sort of a communal, societal belief, you know, which is very, very similar, okay? So really, you know, expand, open our vision of what that is. So sometimes, you know, I know that I have to say, is this even my issue? Now, we all have this. I'm just aware of it for myself. We all pick up on energy from other people. All of us. You have walked into a room and without anything being said, felt like, ooh, what's going on here? Like, ooh, you know, this doesn't feel good. Or conversely, you walk in and you just feel light and happy. So we're all picking up on someone's energy, and we do learn to pick up on facial cues and stuff. But I will tend to all of a sudden be picking up someone else's energy and letting it affect me. And I have to periodically say, is this even mine? Like, you know, if not, and, you know, do the breath work and release it and let it go. But anything, it's worth asking ourselves, is this mine? Does this have anything to do with my life today, right now? Something we picked up when we were 3 years old, 5 years old, may not have anything to do with this life anymore, you know. And it's time to let things go. Just like you're not still wearing the shoes you wore when you were 5 years old. You know, it's time to move on. And so it is worth sometimes asking the question and doing the work to release, right? And to then allow something new, something that will help further you and uplift you to flow in. And this went along with the past life. What's been coming up, this don't back down, is being reminded of the little girl that I was and how confident. I wasn't ever a bully. I wasn't one of those people, one of those kids that picked on other kids or anything. I was just I didn't care what other kids thought. Didn't care. And that really lasted, most of the way through school. And I never got bullied, to the best of my recollection, because I just didn't care. I wasn't tuned in. I wasn't listening. I was very much alone, going through the day. But that little girl, that if somebody did express some dislike for me, it was just like, that's weird. Why wouldn't they like me? And just go off on my way, do my thing. And realizing, like, where did she go? What happened to her? And so often we think, again, maybe just me, like I have to do a complete overhaul, complete reset, throw who I am out the window and start from scratch. And I was reminded in a message that no, that little girl was wonderful, just needed a few tweaks, which makes sense as we grow up, right? Things have to kind of shift and change and adjust. So, getting back to that and embracing again, like almost like digging out of an old trunk or the back of a closet, like what were those qualities and traits and beliefs, and incorporating, embracing that again, and standing up for what I believe is right. And I remember doing that as a kid. Like, if all the others were picking on some kids, like, no, that's not right. That's not okay. Just, I didn't care what they said or thought about me. I was just going to say, that's not nice. And just having that confidence and that clarity, but it depends on building the foundation, right? On getting clear, on letting go of what isn't ours, all those fears. Do I fit in? Is this okay? And realizing, like, you were created. Specifically, you were created by the universe. You weren't stamped out of a mold. You were made unique and an individual. So you were needed. You are needed in the world. And because of that, you're valuable. You have something to give. Something was missing, so you were created. So letting go of what isn't ours. Getting clear, building our foundation, standing up for what we believe, but taking the time to meditate, to reconnect. It isn't just that we reconnect in nature, we reconnect with the divine. You and I can't make a tree, right? Isn't that the quote? Only God can make a tree. And so it not only, puts us back to our roots, as far as, being in nature and living off the earth, it puts us back to our roots of our divine spark, our divine nature. So I found this very affirming, supportive, encouraging. I hope you did too. And as always, the greatest help of all is the breath work. Breathing in slowly, counting 1, 2, 3, as high as you can, filling your whole body from your hair to your toenails, and feel like you're expanding outward in every direction and cracking the shell of limitation around you. And then gently exhale to the same count and let the pieces of that shell fall away. Inhale again, counting gently as high as you can. Feel like you're pushing every cell in you outward until every single cell has the room to move around freely. And again, exhale to that same gentle count, relaxing your muscles as you do. And as you breathe in fully again, counting, feel that air go through all those spaces you've now created between every cell. Like the breeze through a screen. Feel it blowing all the cobwebs and dust and debris away. And release that and relax as you exhale. And then practice breathing fully into your chest and belly, feeling that air go through all those spaces. Feel that flow through you and breathe through any urge to shut down and clamp down again. practice being open and pulling that flow in, allowing the universe to flow blessings to you and through you. Those blessings are flowing all the time, and we close ourselves off from them. But as we open and just feel them pouring and flowing through us, we don't trap them, we don't grab them. There's no need. And just, again, breathe in fully, inhaling every last bit of divine blessing. And then as you exhale, relax and spread that. Let that flow all through you, and the overflow flows on out into the world. And you keep breathing fully. You keep staying open, and yes, pulling in divine energy, divine light, love, and blessings. And as you exhale, relaxing, gratitude, and share that. Spread it all through you and the world. And watch how things open up and change. Do that. You could do that with your eyes open. You could do it while you're in a meeting, in the car. You can do it as a meditation, eyes closed. You could do it for 1 minute, an hour, whatever you want. But do it as many times during the day. And anytime you feel anxious, anytime you don't feel at peace inside, breathe deeply into your chest and belly. Feel that openness, that flow, and release as you exhale. You're allowing not only the divine to flow in, but you're allowing the pain and the burden and the fear and all that other stuff flow out. And as you continue to flood yourself with blessings and goodness and beauty, you just drive out all that ugliness. So rather than focusing on, I have to fix this, I have to resolve this, I have to get rid of this, just focus on bringing more divine in, more and more and more, and it will just squeeze out all the rest. So I hope that ignites your fire within, and that you keep finding your best self and inner peace. I hope this video helped you rise higher and shine brighter. Keep going. Invest just a few minutes here with me each day, and you'll see your happiness, fulfillment, and inner peace grow. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe to this channel so others can find their best selves and inner peace too.